One of the sayings I've always loved for many years is happiness isn't having the best of everything. It's enjoying, hello Arnold, the best of what you've got. It's a simple saying, isn't it? But it's so true. People chase constantly. Some people do anyway. They're like a donkey that's got this carrot dangled on a stick in front of them, constantly wanting the next thing. And when they get what they wanted, they want something else. Yeah? It's like the poor husband who works tirelessly to get his wife everything she demands. He gets her the 4-bedroom house. Her brother has got 5. She wants 5. He gets her the 5-bedroom house. But the holidays aren't enough. She wants to go all over the world, 5 times a year, not 3. She misses what she truly has, which is a husband who loves her. Yeah? Sometimes we can not see what we have in front of us, yeah? Like the man who has a wife who wants to cook for him, and when she cooks for him, her meals don't taste so good. And he kindly eats them and tells her what a wonderful cook she is. And he is a wise man because he encourages her. And in a few years' time, she's magnificent and cooks the most amazing meals. Yeah, we get caught on the hamster wheel of life, don't we? We feel like we're almost in a trap. And Facebook tells us what we should and what we shouldn't have. It throws in front of our faces images of people living the most perfect lives. And then you compare. My life isn't like hers. She's got the most perfect life. But of course that's not true. We're constantly seeking the next best thing. We're chasing after it. Yeah, we want the great car, we want the great house, we want the great holidays, we want the perfect children. We want. And while you're wanting and you're wanting and you're wanting, you're never satisfied. Yeah? When you can let go of all of that is when you realize what you've already got. And actually, what you've already got is amazing. Yeah? I mean, think about it. You have someone in a 4-bedroom house and that's not good enough and they want a mansion. But you have someone in a 2-bedroom house and they're desperate for a 3-bedroom house. You have someone in a tiny flat who's desperate for a 1-bedroom flat. And then you have someone who doesn't have a house and they're desperate for a safe space. Yeah? Finding peace and finding happiness is when we learn to stop searching for it, when we stop chasing for it, when we stop expecting everything to be perfect. You might say, well, my life isn't perfect. Whose is? Right? Come on, really? Whose is? You might think that your Facebook friends who are posting snaps of them on holiday with their champagne glasses all looks nice, but you don't really know what's going on behind that photograph, do you? Yeah? And actually, we all have our own crosses to bear. We all have problems in our lives. But by recognizing the abundance that we have around us and being grateful for that, yeah, then we can get peace. You might say, well, I can't recognize the abundance because my life is just a nightmare. I'm living in stress. Yeah, that hamster wheel of working, sitting in traffic, being in a job that you don't like, pushing paper from one side of the desk to the other, feeling disgruntled. What do I do about that? Well, then you have to think, because how amazing is it to be doing a job that gives you satisfaction? To be doing a job that when you come away from it at the end of the day, you're happy. Yeah, you think, I've achieved so much. Like, this is great. Yeah, in whatever that might be. How do you get to that when you're stuck in this? Well, then you have to be courageous. And then you have to really be willing to let go. Sometimes, and I'm speaking from someone who's doing this right now, sometimes we have to risk. We have to take that massive leap of faith. Yeah? To go for what we truly love. Yeah? And I am doing that. I am taking a massive leap of faith. I am going for my passions. I am going for what sparks joy in my life. And I am risking. But I believe in myself. So if you're stuck in a job that grinds you down and just life feels like too much, search inside of yourself. What is it that really sparks that fire inside of you? Maybe it was something that as a teenager your parents told you, no, you can't do that. Yeah, maybe it was something that you did as a child and you've forgotten about it, but then you look back and you remember that you used to spend hours. Start thinking about making small steps to doing something that you love. And when we make small steps forward, that's when our life can open up. We might not even end up on the path that we originally thought we were going to go on, but by taking those steps forward, we are opening our life up to a life of possibilities. So yes, things can change, but you need to do a few things. You need to stop chasing. The donkey never reaches the carrot, does it? Yeah? You need to let go. Yeah? Think about how if you're in a sand pit and you pick up sand and the sand just runs through your fingers, yeah? And you try and pick up more, but the sand still falls through. But if you gently scoop the sand in your hand and look at it with stillness, it remains. Yeah? So let go. Stop chasing. Find the stillness and peacefulness within you. Be grateful for what you already have around you. And I don't mean things. I mean love. I mean the important people, animals in your life, nature. Be grateful for life. And once you can find that gratitude and understand that you don't need to run to find happiness, that the happiness is already there. Yeah? And if you want something different in life, take small steps forward and life will open up for you. I'm only saying this because I have and am experiencing it. I wouldn't preach to you something that I'd heard and just regurgitated. Yeah, because how can I know that that is true? This is true. And I have learned this the hard way. I got knocked off that hamster wheel brutally. Yeah? But I trust that the things in my life that have been harsh lessons were just that, harsh lessons. And that I am being guided. Yeah? Now I am following my heart. Okay, I wish you a wonderful day. I'm sending you lots of love and light and just a big smile to see you on your way. Okay, bye-bye.